Hey, what's up everyone? I have another strange story to share with you for this video. It was an experience that occurred earlier tonight when we were in Walmart. I was in Walmart with my mama, and this person, or whatever, he just kept continuously being everywhere we were at. I was in the electronics section, and then I walked by to the back near the shoe section and went toward the electronics, and we were there. And he walked by and he gave the strangest look, and his facial features seemed to kind of change or shift, and he just looked at me and he smiled. And he just kind of gave a partial wave at me, but wanted to speak, but he didn't. And he kept looking at us, and he kept following me everywhere that I went. But he waited till I went another direction. I stayed in this spot. I sat on this beanbag chair in Walmart. I just sat there. I sat down trying out this beanbag chair in Walmart. And so I sat there for a moment. She went into the other aisle. But this was later, and this occurred earlier tonight. And it's currently 4:15 a.m., October 16th, the night of October 15th, 2017, and this is Sunday night into Monday morning. That's when this occurred. And so I was in the electronics section, and that's when he gave me this strange look. It was very weird. It almost looked like his eyes, I believe they were green, and I couldn't really get, I believe they might have been green, but I was getting a different vibe from him, a strange vibe, and like he was just, he was out of place. He was very out of place, and he was just kind of wondering, and my mama, it felt strange to her too. It was just like he had an out of place type vibe. But anyway, later, back to the beanbag part where I was sitting in the beanbag chair, and I sat down in there for a moment, and then she went into the other aisle around the other side, and suddenly there he was in front of me. He walked up, and then you might be able to hear the dogs barking in the background. I don't know. Our dogs are barking right now, but he walked toward me, and I was like, and I just smiled, and he was just kind of he had his head slanted. And he asked me, "Hey, you have the time?" And I said, "Oh, yeah." And he said, "Okay, good." Or something like that. He was asking me if I had the time. And I said, it is 12:58 a.m. 2 to 1. And he said, 2 to 1? Okay, 2 to 1. Good. And I said, yep. And he said, okay, good. And I'm like, I was just wondering. I was just sitting there smiling. And he said, okay, thank you. He said, he had been wanting to talk to me, but he said I can only talk to certain people. He said I can't talk to everyone. And he was wearing a plaid shirt as well. You don't see too many people wearing a plaid shirt now, and kind of looked a little bit like roughed up clothes. They looked like clothes from the past, really. And he looked like he belonged in the past. I don't know if he was a time traveler or shifter or what, or messenger, or I don't know. But he said, okay, 2 to 1, okay. He said, good. And then he walked on off, and he's like, I can only talk to, he said, he said, that's my time. He said, that's my time. That's my time. That was very strange for him to say, that's my time. And he stated that, he said, I can only talk to certain people. He said, I can't talk to everyone. I like to, he said, I like the night. He likes to be there late at night. And I said, when there's less crowd? I said, yeah, I understand. He said, yeah, less crowd. And, he said he likes it when there's less crowd. And I said, yeah, I understand. Less people and less crowd. He said, yeah, and could only talk to certain people. And he had been seeing me around certain areas. He was just there in electronics, and then he was there at that particular spot at the furniture, and then all of a sudden he just decided, after asking me the time and saying all of that, and he said, well, okay, thank you. And he said, that's my time. And that was weird. He said, that's my time, and then he walked on off. And then I got up, and then I went over there into the other aisle with my cart, went over there with my mama, and then there he was again. He walked on through past that aisle and stopped, and then decided to turn on and go on. But we went on through that area. We never seen him again in the store. And we had been all over the store later. We went everywhere. Never seen him. I never seen him leave. I never seen him anywhere else in that store. But he had been wanting to talk to me. Just to ask me what time it was, and he didn't seem like a dangerous individual. He seemed out of place and very different, but he didn't seem dangerous. He wasn't, as far as I know, dangerous. But he just walked off, and he immediately after asking me that and stating those few statements, he walked straight on off, just right on off. And that was that. And then I seen him again stop. He was going to walk into the aisle we were in, and then he just walked on immediately. That's about 30 seconds after he asked that question and stated all that. And, I mean, that's my time. That's very strange. That's my time. And then he was like, good. And he walked on off after stating all of that. A very short conversation. But he looked at my phone weirdly when I picked it up as well. That's another thing. When I picked my phone up and looked at it, he went, oh. He was like, oh. Like, I don't know. It was like, oh. It was very weird the way he reacted, the way he looked. But then he was like, he can only talk to certain people, and then walked on off right after all that conversation we had. So, yeah, I don't want to make the video go on too long sharing this story, but I just wanted to share that after it happened. I felt like it needed to be shared with you all or anyone listening right now. If you've had a similar experience, let me know. Do you think it was a random individual, interdimensional, or a time traveler, sort of, so to speak, maybe? If that's the correct concept, I don't know, but he didn't seem like he didn't fit into this time period. He just didn't seem to fit in. Or he was out of place. He was out of place. But do you think he might have been like interdimensional or through a portal or something? Maybe I don't know. Do you think maybe he was a wandering spirit that noticed me? Because I've had a lot of psychic medium type of experiences throughout my life. Beings and people, and they come to me. A person. I'll call them a cosmic being. I don't know what else to call them. He spoke to me that I shared in my video. You can look up as well my 2012 experience that I'll never forget. And you can look that up and find it, that video I did. But they said I was bright and I had an aura that they rarely ever seen. And maybe I'll describe it again in another video. But this person is who I was wanting to talk about, this particular circumstance, this experience that I had tonight. And I thought it was very interesting. Interesting enough that I really wanted to share it right now, immediately, just a few hours after it happened. We're back home now, so I just wanted to share that and upload it while I could here really quickly. And just since I'm back and I'm going to use my Wi-Fi to upload this video, didn't want to use data to upload it, so I just wanted to upload it as soon as I got home. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And hopefully, if you have any similar experiences, you can share them with me. Hopefully, I'll be uploading more videos in the near future. I'll hopefully do more videos on like world experiences and things that's going on, things that are happening, taking place, and other things that I want to share that I've been meaning to get to, and other MEs as well. But this experience, I just wanted to share with you. It was quite strange, as I've had several. But this is one that I felt I needed to share immediately while it was fresh on my mind. Anyway, much love, and I hope to see you again very soon. Thank you to all of the kindness in recent comments and other experiences that you've all shared with me as well. I thank you so much. It means a lot. So, peace and much love goes out to you all. God bless. And much love and many blessings to us all in these times that we live. So, thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you're new, and if you have, thank you so much for all the comments, all the love, every like, every subscription. It means a lot. And hopefully I can see all of you more of you very soon as this channel hopefully continues to grow and our family becomes larger. So I consider you all family, and thank you so much for the love. So I hope to see you again very soon. Bye.